Hi everyone, it's Kev's Magpie's channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing the round 24 of the AFL season, and I'll go through the finals possibility as well. So if you are returning Kev's Magpies, welcome, like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, watch this for the first time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now I'm planning on doing this for the finals and even grand finals. So I'll review the final series, and I'll obviously review the grand final as well, and I'll be making content on top of it. Can Melbourne upset the Magpies and jump higher than them on the ladder, or can the Magpies get the job done in the last game of the season? Can the Hawks keep their top 8 hopes alive, or can North Melbourne cause an upset in the last game of the season? Can the Cats continue on their winning streak at home, or will the Eagles cause a massive upset? Can Richmond get it done for 3 players who are retiring, including a legend in Dustin Martin, or can the Gold Coast Suns spoil the party? Can the Brisbane Lions get the job done and spoil Dyson Heppell's last game in his retirement match, or can the Bombers get the job done for Dyson Heppell? Can the Sydney Swans continue on their form and beat the Adelaide Crows, or can the Adelaide Crows cause another upset and beat the Swans at the SCG? Can the Bulldogs keep their finals hopes alive, or can the Giants keep their top 4 hopes alive? Can the Blues keep their finals hopes alive, or can the Saints cause an upset and potentially end Carlton's finals hopes? Can Fremantle keep their finals hopes alive and also end St Kilda's, or can the Power keep their top 4 hopes alive? Now, one thing I want to say before I do go into the Melbourne Collingwood game, a big congratulations to Dyson Heppell, wonderful career, absolutely legend of the game, Hall of Famer for sure, and Essendon's Hall of Fame. And there's something that should be spoken about as well, is that he's had a wonderful career. So I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. This is coming from a Collingwood supporter, and you always tend to do really well against us, and also, to perform like you have for a long time. You deserve all the credit in the world. Collingwood 15-13, 103 to 8-9-57. Now I forgot to do the stats in this game. Now, we had 401 disposals to 303, so obviously that was probably our best part of that win as well, just to be able to dominate. Kicks 138 to 198, handballs 163 to 105, which was good. Inside 50s plus 10, 55 to 45. Disposal efficiency 76% to 7%. Efficiency inside 50, 65% from 36 shots from 55 inside 50s to 44% from 19 shots from 45 inside 50s. Free kick count's only an 11. Don't know what number it was throughout the game as well. 27-25 in the hitouts. Clearances 31 to 27. 13 to 10 7 clearances and 18-17 stoppage clearances. And we dominate contested possessions 118 to 111. Uncontested 275 to 180. Turnovers 78 to 71. 79 to 71 in set possessions as well. Marks, we took a lot of marks, 116 to 88, so we did well. 21 to 8 marks inside 50, 10 to 6 contested marks as well. Time in possession 52% to 34, 55% is called to 31, and also the last 10 minutes 40% to 20% as well. And then obviously 42 to 41 tackles, 11 to 4 tackles in the 450, 40 to 35 1%ers, and 6 to 4 bounces as well. Now, our biggest lead were 47 points. Now, we had 3 rush behinds and 1 touch, compared to 1 touch as well. But what a win by Collingwood, by the way that we played as well. So, I just wanted to say quickly, look, I've done the review. So proud of the boys and the way that we went about it. That, it's like a dead rubber. I didn't think we'll win by 100 points, and then St Kilda to win by over 100 points as well to knock them out. But having said that too, I think with the way that we have performed this year, I don't think any other team probably deserves to be in the 8. Look, we probably should be in the 8 at the moment, the way that that the way that we beat Melbourne, that we can do it to any other team, but we got ourselves to blame. And that's unfortunately on how it is. So, unfortunately, our season comes to an end. I did do a review. I got to edit that out and obviously get it up there on YouTube as well. Clearly, that's the part of the plan as well. Since Collingwood are no longer playing and there is a week off as well, there is a huge opportunity as well for me as a content creator to get the review out, get the AFLW stuff out the way as well, and see what we can do on top of it. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then obviously I get the season review. I'll go through the player ratings for each player for this year, in particular. I'll do that, try and finish it off, and then obviously the trade and drafting as well. I'll try and cover that, and I'll try and make time for a video why we should go after Petrarca and also Taylor Walker as well. So I think with that, it was a very good win for the Pies and absolutely, good performance. Yeah, we had the lightning storm as well, so we had the lightning delay. Look, to be honest, 9.5 minutes remaining, it wasn't a huge difference. I think as well, when you look at it, I would have preferred to end the game on when we did, but we did come out of it and did finish off our good work and sniffed out any chances as well. So to kick 103 points, which is great. When I do the season review as well, which I'll definitely look at, I'll go through each of our games as well and what's been a huge problem as well. But having said that, it was a really good win by the boys as well. Hawthorn winning by 124 points. 26-14, 170 to 7-46. A 4-quarter performance. Yeah, it was a bit wet and slippery, but you do what you need to do to win a game of football. And that's what exactly happens as well. So, great win by the Hawks. They're playing finals in 2024, and so they should. They bloody deserve it. They're 0-5 to turn that around, especially after the gather round loss against us. Really good performance as well. Geelong led by 100 points at half time. Can you believe in that second quarter? 26-12, 168 to 11-9-75 as well. A massive win by 93 points. Now, yes, there was a little bit resort in that third quarter when they kick 5 goals, 6 in that third quarter compared to 3 goals, 2, and they did take their foot off the accelerator a little bit, but they did kick 5 goals, 4 in the last quarter to 4 goals, 1. But they were the better team throughout the day, Geelong, and especially what was going to happen as well, a massive win. Now, with the Hawthorn game as well, before I do forget, now there was a threatening strike that would have happened, so they had to move the game from twilight to 12:10, wherever it was, like 12:20, and then obviously the Richmond game got moved out as well. The Suns getting the job done by 28 points. And upsetting spoiling the party of Dustin Martin, even Marlon Pickett, and also don't forget Dylan Grimes or Nick Lawson as well. Those little players that were retiring. So I think it's great to see what comes out of it as well. But to do that with the way that they played, I think it's great. I definitely do think that that's something that you're going to see more often as well. And I think when you look at these two teams and you have a look at the way that they play, it was a really good performance. So they did what they need to do. But Richmond are now the wooden spooners, which is surprisingly, that was, I didn't think they would fall like that, but yeah, it was always a possibility as well. So having said that, Dylan Grimes, Marlon Pickett and Dustin Martin retiring as well. So I think that's a good fairy tale in the end. Richmond fought hard, but look, Gold Coast had their second win away from home and done what they need to do as well. Now, the Lions win by 20 points and spoiling Dyson Happel's last retirement game. Look, I think he should have played last week. I don't get why. You got one opportunity. You do it in front of your home crowd. And then that way you can try and thrive on that stuff as well. But what an effort as well. They'll, mind you, 11, 21, 87 to 10, 7, 67. Now, when I look at the game as well, they came back pretty hard, but they had 8 rush behind. So you can excuse that a little bit to 1 rush behind. But 7 up, they had 13 scoring shot, 13 behinds out of that, and then obviously the 8 rush. So you take like that, it's still not very good scoring, but they were 47 points up in that third quarter, and they were lucky Essendon were coming hard and got within 20 points. So they were lucky in the end to get away with it. I don't think they'll do any damage in the finals. I think they'll beat Carlton at the moment, but I definitely don't think that Brisbane can do any damage. You can't trust them enough. In close games and in games like this, you can't expect them to do too well. They do get a home final, which is fine, but having said that as well, what a win. I did stream that game, and obviously, I got to saw Dyson Hampel get off for the last time, and I thought he played really well as well. Then the Swans won by 31 points. They dominated in that particular game, and in 1321 to 13-12-90. Now, we know that they kicked 6 goals 2 in that second quarter, but having said that too, in the last quarter they kicked 4 goals 3, the Crows, to 1 goal 3. So they did back off a little bit, the Swans, but knowing that they've won this game, it's not a huge issue as well. Mind you, the players that really showed a lot is Nick Blakey, 32, Matthew Roberts as well. He shows plenty. Matt Rogers, he had 31 disposals as well. So you know exactly what you're going to get out of this, that side. Theobald kicked 3 goals 3 as well, but home final makes it easier for them to compete really well. So I'm very glad they found some form in the right time as well. Bulldogs, again, a job done by 37 points. Was a tough day, 14-14-98 to 9-7-61. Now, while the Giants did lead at quarter time, it was all Bulldogs since. And the third quarter they kicked 3 goals 3, but that last quarter they kicked 5 goals 4, which you expect. A really good performance. Toby Green had 2 goals. James Peatling had 9 tackles. Lockie Whitfield 42 disposals, mate. He's a gun. He's a real gun. And you got to give him credit. Tom Green had 37 as well. He was superb. Ed Richards 2 goals 1 from his 29 disposals as well. And Bailey Dale had 27 as well. So you know exactly what you're going to get out of these 2 teams as well. But just glad that they got the job done, and you can go, right, now we got the finals locked in. That's all that matters now. Now, the Swans, not the Swans, the Saints win by 2 points, 11-10-76 to 11-8-74. Now, I did stream this game as well. Look, Saints played really well, and they led all day, like throughout each break. And one thing that they did do, 2 goals in that last quarter, Carlton, a missed opportunity there. And then obviously 1 goal 2 as well from the Saints. And I thought when Darcy Wilson had a shot, probably could have put them out to a 14-point margin. And then you had Matthias Philippou, who could have gone back, put them in front as well. He missed, and then luckily enough, Jack Higgins kicked another great goal to put the Saints back in front within like under 40 seconds remaining. So that was a really good performance. And also the fact is that Carlton have not won a last game of the season since 2013 at Amy Stadium when they played Port Adelaide. It's amazing that stat is still there. And the fact is, I question Carlton as well. They haven't been in great form. Do they deserve to play finals? No, they don't. Are they in there? Yes, because of Port Adelaide winning. And they haven't really gotten the job. Fremantle couldn't get the job done. But they don't really deserve it based on how they perform. And there are games where they just go missing. Even with their full strength, that is a very much concern as well. And I just want to point out to that Carlton supporter who threw that water bottle and hit the goal umpire and made him bleed, you are a disgrace. You are a piece of shit, worst human being ever to do that. You never should do that to an umpire. And I hope you are watching this. Pull your head in. At least have the decency to go into the police station and at least surrender yourself and hand yourself in and cop whatever treatment that you get, because now they're watching you on cameras. I just wanted to point that out. That was a very disgusting behaviour to ever seen, and nobody should be doing that. Nobody should be going through that stage. And that's someone's father, someone's nephew, niece, someone's wife, someone's husband, someone's boyfriend, girlfriend, auntie, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, even some people who are friends with that goal umpire as well. To him to having to sit in the back, and for those stupid idiots out there on social media that are like trolls who say, "Oh, I'm the one that threw it," or it's alright, you only hit back their head. No, you can actually die from throwing a missile like that. All it takes is getting someone in a good spot, and that could be enough to knock them out. And it depends on how hard you throw it. You never throw stuff like that. It is so dangerous. We don't need it. Last thing that we ever need is for them to ban plastic bottles as well. Yes, you can be passionate about your your team and that sort of thing, but you never should throw stuff at the umpires. At the end of the day, they're the ones that are making the decisions on what they see. So what they interpreted the rules are, that's how it is. Don't forget, also too, Carlton fans, you can't really complain about the umpiring because you've had umpirings on your side as well. So you win some, you lose some in that aspect as well. So, and that's with every single team as well. So for that person to ever do that, need to pull your head in. And I'm surprised that it doesn't get mentioned about that. And I think it needs to be mentioned. I know they mention it on TV as well, but it doesn't matter. It was near the Carlton cheer squad, and for those supporters that actually pull them, that actually said something about it, thank you on the behalf of the whole community in the AFL. Nobody deserves that at all. So for that, I want to say thank you, and got a bit more respect for people like that. You're always going to get your bad fans out there. Both, it's just, if that was a Collingwood fan that did that, I'd be calling it out. I'll be calling out as it is. It's no need for it as well. So you're representing yourself at the footy, and also you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of that your family and friends see you on TV like that as well. So very disappointing indeed. Port Adelaide getting the job done by 20 points, and Carlton are playing finals in season 2024. Look, 39-87 to 9-13-67. Look, Fremantle don't deserve to play finals as well. They're in the same boat with all the other teams. It's an even season. It's all the what ifs and that sort of thing that comes out of it as well. Jordan Sweet kicking the last goal, but when you look at this season, it's so crazy because it's been so evenly matched. All it takes is just purely based on how you can handle it. Now, the fact is that Fremantle needed to win or draw to play finals. Now, had they gone in, would I say that they deserve to play finals? No, I wouldn't. I would sit there and say, look, they don't deserve as well. Even Collingwood don't deserve to be up there, considering what happens as well. So, look, it is an even competition. The only teams that are pretty much have done really well this season is Hawthorn, and were 0-5. Bulldogs, they're not that good. Brisbane, they're not really that good in the 8. The Giants look good, but they lost a few. The Swans were dominant, but then they stopped as well. The Power, they've had their moments. Geelong as well. They can really play some great footy as well. So that's why it is. Now, as we know, Sydney will play the Giants in a qualifying final, and then Port Adelaide versus Geelong at the Adelaide Oval, and then you got Brisbane versus Carlton up at the Gabba, and the Western Bulldogs versus the Hawks up at the MCG as well. So, having said that, it's going to be a cracking final series. Yes, Collingwood missed out. Yes, Freo missed out. Yes, Essendon missed out. St Kilda in particular. St Kilda had to win. Simple as that. And they came out on a high. But Port Adelaide got the job done. So, in the end, it would not have mattered. And at the end of the day as well, what you do, realise is that you got to go through, the way the season was so even. Just our wins weren't that much. You had to win more than that. We won 12, lost 9, drew 2. Yes, we missed our percentage. To be fair, when we did, we finished 9th. Has it been a failure from where we were? Yes, but having said that too, we've had a lot of injuries as well, and Carlton are starting to realise as well that with no much of a forward line, you have to improvise. And look, they'll get their star players back before with the pre-finals, but I don't like it. I think you should just continue it on, to be honest. But it's been a wonderful year. Still going to make finals content. Still going to post up at Collingwood and the review of the first week of finals and semi-finals, prelim finals and grand finals. We'll be doing play ratings as well. We'll be covering up the trade period. I'll try and do I'll try and do the whole 45 at least on the list. And I'll go through the VFL, AFL guys as well. Go through their stats and then rate them out of 10 as well. So I want to try and get that done as much as I can. But yeah, look, it's been tough. I'll try and get some match day vlogs out as well. Obviously I want to do that. I'll review the VFL because I haven't had a chance to do that, to be honest. I've been flat out busy worrying about the AFL season as well, but AFLW is coming up. I will be doing match day vlogs on when I do go to the AFLW, so don't be surprised that you'll see more content out there as well. But I'm looking forward to another wonderful AFLW season in particular. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I know it's been a tough year for everybody involved, all the teams, whether it's it's so tough. So I just want to see what can happen. But yeah, we'll know more. So until next time, guys, don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub. Bye for now.